friends, man to animal. Think of the amazing repartee. If I could walk with the animals and talk with the animals, grunt, squeak and squawk with the animals, and Lord, they could talk to me. Yeah. If I could talk to the animals, think what fun we have, asking over crocodiles for tea. Or maybe lunch with 2 or 3 lions, walruses and sea lions. What a lovely place the world would be if I spoke slang to a ragged.
I think I should just sit down and say thank you. But you all know my mother, and she would say, you need to say a little bit about Girl Scouts. Need to say a little bit about each of you in this room. So I've ordered in breakfast tacos. So they'll be delivered to your desk in just a moment, right where you're sitting. Seriously, my friends, every one of you in this room is so important. And so important to the Girl Scouts, to San Antonio, Bexar County, and Texas. And if I ran around the room and thanked each of you, we would be here till tomorrow. But I know I've got the busiest people in the world and the most caring and the hardest working. So please join me in giving you all a round of applause. My thanks to the board of directors and members of the Girl Scouts, of the council, to the president, to Jeannie, to Angie, and our incredible chair of this event. I cannot tell you, Mary Rose Brown, I mean, that car, for God's sake, can you believe the car? Thank Mr. Greehey. Everybody send him a little note. And tell him the car is being returned in good condition. Even with my husband, pushing it along with the mayor and my nephew and Mary Rose's son, I think it's still in good condition. I want to thank my co-chairs that helped Mary Rose, Blakely Fernandez, Harriet Norman Hemley, Nancy Leffler, Sonia Medina Williams, and our honorary granddames of San Antonio, Rosemary, Lila, and Helenita. With all of you, nobody can fail. And they are the expertise that we all look forward to having. And thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. And my dear friends, John Montford and Henry Cisneros, and their wonderful team. Thank you so much. And of course, my husband, Larry. As you know, he lies a lot, but I appreciate it very much. And one time when Larry and I were traveling, my credit card was stolen. And I said, Larry, let's call the CIA or call somebody that takes care of credit cards if you're overseas. And he looked at me and said, you know, don't worry about it because they will never spend as much as you do. The Girl Scouts have had an incredible 106 years. And during that time, they've helped many of the brightest and best women. But are the Girl Scouts still relevant? Are the Boy Scouts going to push them out of the way? How do the Girl Scouts have meaning in a time of Instagram, in a time of female wrestling? Is there really a need today when the Boy Scouts admit girls and gender barriers appear to be disappearing? The answer is, of course. Heck yes, my friends. They're more valuable and more important today than ever before. As gender roles and stereotypes are constantly changing, girls need a place where they can find their direction and build their confidence and courage. The Girl Scouts have changed, and with the times offer programs. This is not your mother's jeans, my friends. This is the Today Girl Scouts. And those Girl Scouts include people like Queen Elizabeth, include people like Sally Ride, like Madeleine Albright, Hillary Clinton, Debbie Reynolds, for God's sake. How fun is that? Laura Bush, Nancy Reagan, Candy Bergen, Linda Carter, Supreme Court Justice Sotomayor. And aren't we lucky today that at the table with Xavier, we have these fabulous women from the Court of Appeals, and we want to give them a round of applause. Thank you all for being here. This is the Girl Scouts of Venus Williams, Taylor Swift, Dakota Fanning. The first American woman to walk on in space, Sally Ride. The first female at IBM, as well as Queen Latifah and Ellen DeGeneres. This is the Girl Scouts with 36 badges promoting STEM, science, technology, engineering. And with that in mind, they partner with NASA, with Lockheed, and with AT&T to encourage girls to get involved in technology. This is the Girl Scouts that promotes space travel. This is the Girl Scouts that developed an interactive website with Dell and Visa. And yes, my friends, don't worry, they still sell those wonderful cookies. They are the foundation of the Girl Scouts. And we want to thank the board, the council, and the leadership of the Girl Scouts and those darling children that came in one more time. Thank you. One of the former Girl Scouts that was my heroine, and you heard me say this before, was Eleanor Roosevelt. In 1933, she was the honorary president of the Girl Scouts. And in that presidency, she challenged the girls to make a difference in World War II by promoting victory bonds and at the same time addressing the challenges of the world. She would say this: the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. People go through experience if they meet life honestly and courageously. This is how character is built. And you wouldn't worry so much about what others think of you if you realize how seldom they think. And one of my favorites, well-behaved women rarely make history. And finally, a woman is like a tea bag. You'll never know how strong it is until it's in the hot water. That, my friends, is what we're dealing with the Girl Scouts. The Girl Scouts are in a unique place in history. They are once again faced with challenges in combating divisiveness, lack of civility, and leadership. Leadership is constantly being tested, and the Girl Scouts have taken a bold step in sponsoring and lending a helping hand to girls and the young women to become their future leaders. Today, we salute our future leaders, and yes, we salute our trefoil honorees and leaders, the outstanding Girl Scouts, the Cindy Cryers, the Charlene Macon, my dear Charlene. Yes, and I drive every kind of truck or car that Charlene's people have, so thank you, Charlene. And Red one time used duct tape to put my mirror back on, so he too is here. Rosemary Kowalski, the most recent winner of the Pathfinder Award by the Chamber, the incredible Mary Lyle Cockrell, Nancy Leffler, who can fly any Southwest plane, Linda Whitaker, who is beyond the pale, Harriet Mormon, my dear friend who drove through barbed wire and still got here, Suzanne Gooch, Carrie Baker, of course, who can do anything, Suzanne Wade, who, my goodness, what a role she's played at HEB, and Marcia Shields, of course, with all you've done to help people in Texas, and Janet Halliday. I am proud and honored to be included in the distinguished and daredevil group of women that these are. Let's give them a round of applause, please. As you know, Girl Scouts of Southwest Texas serve 15,000 girls. They're in 21 counties. And every dollar today, my friends, that we give to the Girl Scouts, 83 cents go for programming. And their mission is building girls of courage, confidence, and character to make this world a better place. Girl Scouts of South Texas provides opportunity and experiences as diverse as the girls they serve, offering multiple pathways, camp, events, after-school programs. They're engaged in community problem solving. There's strong sense of self. They've developed positive attitudes. Girls have gained healthy values and faced the challenges of the world. Some of these Girl Scout missions, my friend, would be better served in Washington. So we're looking forward to some of these wonderful leaders going there someday. The programs have made the above possible. That in school, Girl Scouts have programs such as Girl Genius, Family Life, STEM, which we've already talked about, and this is a top priority of the Girl Scouts. Camp Metro, which is in the old Coronado School, and Community Life. The Girl Scout is a creative person. They recognize civility. They are patriotic. They respect others, their ideas and their beliefs, and an ability to work together and forge a solution. They are problem solvers, door openers, speaker of the truth, and a communicator of common good. And they always give back. And quite frankly, they accept responsibility for their actions. So in closing, my friends, many thanks to each and every one of you in this room. You've honored me with your presence and your participation and your support of Girl Scout. I want to thank my husband, Larry, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, Dr. Stan, brother, raise your hand, and my nephew who helped push the car. And of course, Mayor Ron Nirenberg, Judge Nelson Wolf, Commissioner Elizondo's, my dear partners at Bracewell, who put up with me, led by Victoria Garcia, and my extended family in this room. The nonprofits, the zoo, the SAMA, Briscoe, Texas Women's Forum, After School All-Stars, Siebert Foundation, Smothers, Center for Healthcare, and many, many more. And most of all, Mary Rose, thank you for everything you've done from being here from 2 in the morning on. And my Monday night ladies, Colorado girls, and all the elected and appointed officials. The council has accepted this responsibility to arm today's girls with the knowledge and skills they have. That's why this Girl Scout Council exists. Girl Scouts is the expert on girls. We value diversity and teach girls to have healthy lifestyles. Thank you for investing in the girls through Girl Scouts and helping thousands of girls flourish academically, develop problem-solving skills, and see the opportunity in taking the lead when facing a challenge. My dear mentor, Eleanor Roosevelt, said, "It is always disagreeable to take stands. It is always easier to compromise, always easier to let things go." And to many women, and I am one of them, it is extraordinarily difficult to care about anything enough to cause disagreement or unpleasant feelings. But I have come to the conclusion that this must be done for a time until we prove our strength, demand respect. We cannot even be a real service in the coming years and speak as a united body of women unless we have the respect of men and show that when we express a wish, we're willing to stand by it. Thank you so much, my friends, my brothers and sisters.
Well, you've just witnessed one of the memorable, great award events in San Antonio. You will all remember the day that you were here, and you will be talking about this because it really, really is special. We've just honored a really extraordinary person, and I say that whether we're talking